This day and age, almost everybody has a cell phone or some way to video themselves on the court and video the mechanics of their shot. And that's one of the best ways to learn kind of what you're doing, to take yourself outside your body, video yourself shooting and see where you can improve on your mechanics and the subtle details that might need a little bit of tweaking that you might not be able to feel, but you can be able to see. So videoing yourself shooting the basketball would be a great way to help you learn about your mechanics. So the ball positioning in my hand is a huge key to becoming a more consistent shooter and creating that feel and touch that you need to get proper spin on the ball and also have a great connection from your hand to the ball so that your release can be as high as you want and you still have control over it. So the first part is that you don't want the ball sitting in the palm of your hand. It's almost like a rock just sitting right there in the palm of your hand. What I try to teach is to have a little space in between my palm and the ball, with the ball sitting in the pads of my fingertips. That allows me to get the proper spin on the ball, the proper rotation, and I just have more touch and more control over it. The best way to do that, taking your dominant hand, whatever your shooting hand is, finding the air valve on the basketball, and taking your lead finger and putting it right on top of that air valve right here. From there, I know my hand's centered on the ball, and you can kind of get a sense of what that feels like. And take a couple practice shots, just staring at the rim, doing form shooting with your finger right on top of that valve. Obviously, in a game, things are going to be happening pretty fast. You're going to catch the ball in all different positionings, but you can always get back to that center position if you train yourself what that feels like. I ask people all the time, when you catch and you're ready to shoot, like, what do your eyes lock in on as a target? Some people just say simply the rim. Some people say the back of the rim. Some people say they look at the square and try to line up the ball right in between the square. For me, what I feel is most comfortable, when I look at the rim, I'll look where the rim and the net meet. There are always these little hooks that attach the net to the rim. And for me, there's always 2, sometimes 3 hooks facing me, which are almost the same width as a basketball. And so my goal is to put that basketball right on those hooks, looking at the front of the rim so that I remind myself to have as much arc as I can so that the ball is traveling down as it's coming to the rim instead of having a flat jump shot that's most likely going to hit the back of the rim.